Hello. In this short video, I'll be talking about a small framework of how building brand trust. Brand trust, as I have given in my earlier videos, is a very important construct. It is something which always brand managers and marketers aim to instill in the mind of the consumer. So, what are the various ways in which a brand can build trust? A short framework is being presented here. The first building block for brand trust, in my opinion, is product performance. There are no shortcuts for building trust. The only way in which you build trust is to ensure that your product performs or it satisfies the promise that the brand gives to the customer. So when we talk about performance, Kotler talks about performance quality as a level at which the product's primary characteristics operate. So what you promise you need to deliver, whether you have lots of money for advertising or promotion, performance of the brand when a customer uses the product, how the product or a service delivers on the promise is at most importance. We can see that many brands have failed because of this lack of focus on performance. And when we talk about performance, you have to perform it on a consistent basis. There has to be consistency, and also reliability is another very important element of the product performance. That is, when you are buying a product or when you are availing a service, there has to be some guarantee that the product or a service will not fail you within the product time period or the product life. So if you are able to take care of these three important elements of product performance, the first building block is almost set. There are no shortcuts for this. You have to deliver on the promise. Second is with regard to the promotion of the product. So there it is in this building block that we talk about the USP, the unique selling proposition, the positioning, and more importantly, the attitude of the company. And research says that empathy is very important when you're building trust. Consumers always look for what is the attitude of the company towards the consumers. Is it in the form of arrogance, or is the company have some hidden agenda while selling to the customers? So the message should be able to instill some amount of confidence in the customer, because we are not talking about a transaction oriented marketing. We are talking about a long term relationship building with the customer. So whether you are selling products like soaps or high end electronic items like mobile phones or smartwatches or consumer durable items, consumers always look for whether I will be able to trust the company in the long term. So the message should contain the element of empathy in it, or it should project the image of the company as a company which understands the need of the customer, a company who has no hidden agenda, who is there to ensure that the customers are satisfied, and that has to be included in the message. And another important building block as far as brand trust is concerned is about the evidence. See, this is applicable when you are launching a product in the market, or when you are trying to rebrand or reposition the product and to build brand trust. It's very important that as a marketer, you provide an evidence of your performance quality. It can be in the form of testimonials. Reviews are becoming more and more important because of the social media. And try to have a lot of brand stories that focuses on your performance. That is the testimonials and stories of customers enjoying the product, customers problems being solved by using of the product. So all these real testimonials and stories will ensure that customers who are probably the first time buyers have some amount of confidence in you. So it's all about building confidence. And research proven that peer reviews, testimonials have a lot of influence in the consumer's mind. So try to have a lot of these stories about the brand, so that when customers have some kind of a evidence to build on, or some kind of a clarity that what the brand says is true. And then finally, we talk about amplifying. Amplifying is all about spreading the message. With the popularity of electronic media, social media, there is ample scope for amplifying the message. But more importantly, you have to focus on the message. Without message, what's the point in spending so much money on the media? So use the message very cleverly, and use the social media and all kinds of traditional media to amplify the message. These are the media is only the tool. The important part is how well the message is being crafted. So once you have very solid uh, performance quality, where you have a lot of evidences to show that your product performs exceedingly well, then it is very easy for you to use the various media and tools to spread the message. So to recap, in my humble opinion, if you want to build brand trust, there is no shortcut. Your product should perform. The promises has to be kept. Craft a very a good message, provide a lot of evidence to the customer in terms of customer reviews, brand stories, testimonials, and then you amplify the entire package to the customer using all kinds of media options that are available to you. So that is essentially a framework for building brand trust. Thank you.